Vanessa Bryant, the widow of Kobe Bryant, was pregnant, potentially pregnant by a young basketball player.
Vanessa Bryant is once again at the center of controversy after new footage surfaced showing her getting close with a man, sparking wild speculation that she may even be pregnant. By early June 2025, the internet erupted with what many called the celebrity scoop of the year, rumors linking the widow of NBA icon Kobe Bryant to Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown. Social media platforms lit up with debates, gossip, and endless theories, as millions became captivated by the idea of a secret romance. What made the story even more sensational was that it wasn't fueled by paparazzi evidence, but by carefully edited collages painting a picture of forbidden love.
The internet has been crazy the last couple of days about this Vanessa Bryant story. I know y'all have heard it at this point. There was a rumor going on for the last 3 or 4 days that Vanessa Bryant, the widow of Kobe Bryant, was pregnant.
The alleged relationship between Vanessa Bryant and Jaylen Brown quickly became more than just celebrity gossip. It tapped into themes of grief, healing, societal judgment, and the unrealistic expectations placed on widows in the public eye. At 27, Brown was cast as the ideal figure for this fabricated scandal, especially since he had ended his relationship with WNBA player Kizar Gondrezick in February 2025, making him available in the public's imagination. The narrative gained momentum through viral photo collages that millions accepted at face value. These carefully edited images paired separate moments of Vanessa and Brown at unrelated events to suggest intimacy. One striking collage showed Vanessa glowing in a black evening gown at a Lakers charity gala, placed alongside Brown at an NBA award ceremony, with lighting edits and color corrections creating the illusion of shared presence and joy.
Then there was another rumor that she was not only pregnant, but potentially pregnant by a young basketball player.
A young baller.
That was the quote that was in the news. It said a young baller. I'm assuming they meant basketball player.
The origins of the Vanessa Bryant and Jaylen Brown rumors can be traced back to late May 2025, when pregnancy speculation first arose after a misinterpreted Facebook photo of Vanessa suggested she had gained weight, fueling talk of a possible baby bump. What began as harmless chatter rapidly evolved into an elaborate conspiracy, with online sleuths weaving together a seemingly convincing narrative that Vanessa wasn't just expecting a child, but had also been secretly involved with the young Celtic star for months. According to viral speculation, the two had allegedly first met at a youth basketball charity event, a connection that made sense given their shared passion for basketball philanthropy. From there, the story grew, painting their bond as initially professional before developing into a deeply personal and intimate relationship. Millions latched onto this timeline, eager to believe in what was cast as an impossible yet compelling love story. Brown, known for his intelligence and social consciousness, was depicted as not only Vanessa's emotional support system as she continued to heal from the tragic loss of Kobe and Gigi, but also as someone uniquely sensitive to the challenges of entering a relationship with a widow raising children. TikTok and other platforms exploded with sensational videos titled "Jaylen Brown, Vanessa Bryant," presenting collages of unrelated clips and images with captions implying secret dates, romantic getaways, and even family outings. One viral TikTok claimed insider knowledge of a private dinner at an upscale Los Angeles restaurant, complete with fabricated details about their outfits, meals, and interactions. Another popular rumor suggested they were spotted at Disneyland with Vanessa's daughters, with Brown allegedly stepping naturally into a father figure role. These carefully constructed yet baseless stories painted him as the perfect partner who could honor Kobe's memory while seamlessly fitting into Vanessa's family life.
Fortunately, earlier in the week, Vanessa came out to clear up the rumor. She said, "I'm enjoying my summer, not pregnant." Basically like I'm ignoring the rest of the rumors.
The pregnancy rumors that swirled alongside the alleged relationship between Vanessa Bryant and Jaylen Brown added explosive fuel to an already viral fire, with supposed baby bump photos dissected obsessively by amateur detectives across social media who scrutinized her fashion choices, debated camera angles, and analyzed every public appearance for signs of a growing belly. The frenzy escalated so dramatically that offshore gambling sites allegedly posted betting odds on whether Vanessa was pregnant, while by June 8, 2025, posts on X, including one from @TwitBoxer, amplified the rumors with collages and commentary, driving hashtags like #VanessaandJaylen and #MombaLove to global trending status as millions shared reactions, theories, and opinions. What made the spectacle unique was its cultural reach, sparking heated conversations about widowhood, grief timelines, and the unrealistic expectations society imposes on how long someone should mourn before moving forward. The 5-year mark since Kobe Bryant's death became a symbolic threshold, with many feeling Vanessa deserved happiness again but recoiling when presented with the possibility of her actually moving on. Debates raged over age gaps and power dynamics, critics questioning the appropriateness of her alleged involvement with a younger NBA star while supporters argued both were consenting adults entitled to love. Major sports outlets and entertainment media soon fueled the storm with non-stop coverage, yet closer inspection revealed no authentic evidence of Vanessa and Jalen together, only fan-made collages and manipulated gossip-driven content with no basis in reality. The supposed romance captivating millions was nothing more than elaborate digital fiction feeding an insatiable appetite for scandal. But while the internet spun tales of love and pregnancy, Vanessa was embroiled in a very real legal nightmare that tested family loyalty and public perception, beginning in December 2020 when her own mother, Sophia Lane, filed a $5 million lawsuit demanding back pay for allegedly serving as an unpaid nanny and assistant for 18 years.
Since last time, Vanessa Bryant's mom has filed a lawsuit against Vanessa. She wants $92 an hour, 12 hours a day for the last 5 years for being a grandmother. Keep in mind that the Bryant family had nannies.
The lawsuit marked a shocking public war within a family already devastated by tragedy, with Sophia Lane's claims painting a narrative of exploitation, broken promises, and years of unpaid labor. She alleged that for 18 years she served as the Bryants' full-time caregiver, nanny, and personal assistant, available 24/7, working 12-hour days without pay, proper meals, or breaks, insisting her work should have been valued at $96 per hour, totaling millions in back wages. The rift's roots stretched back to September 2020 when Sophia made her first public accusation against Vanessa during an emotional interview on Univision's El Gordo y la Flaca, where she tearfully claimed her daughter had evicted her from a Bryant-owned Newport Beach home and even demanded the return of a gifted car, saying Vanessa coldly told her, "I need you to get out. I want my car now."
So Vanessa's mom, Sophia Lane, recently sat down for a televised interview for Univision, where she emotionally claimed that her daughter kicked her out of her house and repossessed her car.
The television interview with Sophia Lane sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, marking the start of a painful and very public family feud that would unfold in both courtrooms and tabloid headlines for months. Just a day after the interview aired, Vanessa Bryant responded with a scathing statement, countering nearly every claim made by her mother. She asserted that despite Sophia's emotional pleas on television, her mother had not been physically present or emotionally supportive since the tragic loss of Kobe and Gianna. Vanessa expressed her deep sense of betrayal, writing, "My husband and daughter passed away unexpectedly, and yet my mother had the audacity to do a television interview, speaking negatively of me while shedding tears for a car and a house that were not in her name." The legal dispute quickly exposed intimate details about the Bryant family's financial arrangements and long-standing tensions between mother and daughter. At the heart of Sophia's lawsuit were allegations of unpaid labor, broken promises, and greed in the wake of tragedy. She claimed Kobe Bryant had orally promised to financially support her for the rest of her life, often assuring her, "I'm going to take care of you forever. You won't have to worry about a thing," forming, in her view, a binding lifetime contract.
Apparently, he turned to her and said, "I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life. You won't have to worry about a damn thing. I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life."
The financial aspects of the Bryant family feud were particularly complex, involving multiple properties and large sums of money. Sophia Lane claimed that the Bryants had originally purchased a home for her valued at approximately $2.6 million, which was later sold for $3.2 million, and according to her lawsuit, the proceeds from that sale were then used to buy a smaller home for $1.7 million, leaving a remaining balance of $1.5 million that she alleged was rightfully hers but had been wrongfully withheld by Vanessa. Vanessa's legal team, however, painted an entirely different picture of the financial arrangements, arguing that Sophia had never been employed as a personal assistant or nanny but had simply been supported as a grandmother out of generosity and familial obligation. Vanessa explained in detail that she had always been a stay-at-home mother, that she and Kobe were their daughter's primary caregivers, and that Sophia's involvement had been limited to occasionally babysitting her older daughters when they were very young. By 2010, she emphasized, the children were full-time students and athletes who no longer required constant supervision. The legal battle revealed that for nearly 2 decades, Vanessa and Kobe had provided Sophia with consistent financial support, including housing, vehicles, and living expenses, not as compensation for employment but as part of family support. Yet, this family lawsuit was only one of the legal challenges Vanessa faced during this period. Simultaneously, she launched another heartbreaking battle against Los Angeles County in September 2020, suing for negligence and invasion of privacy after it was revealed that sheriff's deputies and firefighters had shared unauthorized graphic photos of the helicopter crash site. 8 officers were accused of taking and sharing images of Kobe and Gianna's remains, causing Vanessa immense emotional distress and fear that the photos could someday leak publicly.
This lawsuit had nothing to do, there were no damages paid. The $31 million in damages to Vanessa Bryant and Chris Chester had nothing to do with the taking of the photographs or the dissemination of the photographs.
Vanessa Bryant's emotional testimony during the trial against Los Angeles County revealed the depth of her anguish, as she described how learning about the sharing of graphic crash photos made her feel like she wanted to run down the block and just scream. Her words resonated with the jury, which awarded her $16 million in August 2022, a figure later increased to $28.85 million in a February 2023 settlement that resolved all claims, including potential ones on behalf of her daughters. The timing of these legal battles was devastating, with Vanessa simultaneously fighting her mother's lawsuit demanding millions while also reliving the trauma of Kobe and Gianna's deaths through testimony about the crash site photos. These compounded pressures exposed both the greed within her own family and the institutional negligence of authorities, yet they also demonstrated Vanessa's resilience in facing betrayal on multiple fronts. The lawsuits revealed how grief can corrode family bonds, with Kobe once serving as the glue that held her side of the family together, and his absence opening the door for exploitation at her lowest moment. Instead of uniting in tragedy, Sophia sought financial gain, filing her lawsuit less than a year after Kobe and Gianna's deaths. Public reaction strongly sided with Vanessa, many condemning both lawsuits as cruel attempts to exploit a grieving widow. A settlement with Sophia was reached on August 4, 2021, filed in Orange County Superior Court, with confidential terms and no disclosure of financial amounts, but the resolution left mother and daughter estranged, with no reconciliation reported as of July 2025. This fracture left Vanessa's daughters without their grandmother, another painful consequence of the feud. Despite the family rupture, Vanessa redirected her energy toward honoring Kobe and Gianna's legacies while raising her daughters with strength and purpose. Through the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, renamed to include Gianna's nickname, she has transformed unimaginable tragedy into a mission to empower underserved athletes and advocate for women's sports. In a profound act of giving, Vanessa donated the entire $28.85 million settlement from Los Angeles County to the foundation, turning her pain into opportunities for others. The foundation has grown into a powerhouse organization, creating programs that not only provide financial support but also address gender inequities in sports, issues Gianna herself was passionate about challenging. In February 2025, Vanessa launched the Gianna Bryant Scholarship Award with the Variety Boys and Girls Club, aimed at young athletes who embody the Mamba mentality through resilience, perseverance, and commitment to equal opportunity. More than just financial aid, the scholarship symbolizes Gianna's dream of one day playing in the WNBA and her unwavering belief that girls could compete at the highest levels. This continuation of Kobe and Gianna's legacy illustrates Vanessa's remarkable transformation of grief into purpose, and it is this story of strength, advocacy, and devotion to her family that defines her true character far more than any scandal or headline ever could.
That's why in our camps, the girls and boys run drills together, play on the same team together. And this during games and scrimmages.
Vanessa Bryant's approach to youth athletics reflects the values she and Kobe instilled in their daughters, with the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation deliberately integrating boys and girls in training camps to challenge traditional gender divides in sports and prepare young female athletes for the competitive realities they will face, while also fostering confidence and mutual respect between genders from an early age. Beyond philanthropy, Vanessa has demonstrated remarkable entrepreneurial acumen in preserving Kobe's legacy and expanding his influence, serving as president and CEO of Granity Studios, where she has overseen projects continuing Kobe's storytelling mission, including the upcoming book Mamba and Mamba Forever, scheduled for release on August 19, 2025, which catalogs more than 100 murals worldwide honoring Kobe and Gianna as symbols of basketball culture and father-daughter love. Her renegotiated partnership with Nike has become one of the most successful posthumous athlete endorsement deals in history, with Kobe's signature shoes, often released in Lakers purple and gold, selling out within minutes and channeling proceeds toward the foundation while strengthening Kobe's brand presence in basketball culture. Vanessa's bond with the Los Angeles Lakers has remained strong, reinforcing the connection between Kobe's legacy and the team's future, as shown during her emotional return to the arena on March 7, 2023, for Pau Gasol's jersey retirement ceremony, where she introduced him and emphasized their enduring friendship. Another milestone came in August 2024 with the unveiling of the bronze statue Girl Dad outside Crypto.com Arena, depicting Kobe and Gianna hugging, surrounded by angel wings, where Vanessa movingly described Kobe as the ultimate girl dad and Gigi as the ultimate daddy's girl. Balancing her role as mother and leader, Vanessa proudly celebrated Natalia's graduation from USC's School of Cinematic Arts in May 2025, a milestone made even more meaningful when Lakers owner Jeannie Buss personally handed her diploma, symbolizing the enduring bond between Vanessa's family and the Lakers community.
And well, my mom didn't go to college, so I'm so happy she was able to get the college experience, and we had so much fun together.
You're showing her the robes, which I think is so fun.
The college experience Vanessa shared with Natalia during USC's Parents' Weekend revealed a lighter side of her life, as she joined her daughter at sorority and fraternity events, embracing traditions and campus moments she never experienced herself. This reflected her deep commitment to ensuring her daughters have opportunities she once missed. Natalia's rise as a public figure has been carefully nurtured by Vanessa, from her signing with IMG Models in 2021 to her runway debut in Milan. At Kobe's Hollywood handprint ceremony, Natalia's heartfelt speech highlighted her storytelling gift, echoing her father's legacy while showing Vanessa's guiding influence.
Not only because it's such an amazing achievement, but because I was able to witness all the work leading up to that moment. I remember sitting beside him during late nights, whether I was working on a school project, getting a midnight snack, or unable to sleep.
Bianca and Capri's growth has been carefully nurtured by Vanessa despite intense public attention, with Bianca training under former WNBA star Candace Parker, who remarked in July 2025 that basketball is in her blood, hinting the family's athletic legacy may continue through her. Capri, meanwhile, often mimics her father's poses and expressions in moments Vanessa shares on social media, keeping Kobe's presence alive in their daily lives. Balancing the preservation of Kobe's legacy while encouraging her daughters to pursue their own passions requires delicate care, a philosophy reflected in Natalia's decision to study cinematic arts rather than follow basketball, a choice Vanessa fully supported. Beyond family, Vanessa has become a powerful voice in cultural conversations about women's sports and gender equity, using speeches at events like the Super Bowl Sports Power Brunch to advocate for collaboration, respect, and opportunity.
It was important to Kobe, it was exemplified by Gigi, and it is something for which Natalia, Bianca, Capri, and I will always fight for. Congratulations to all the honorees, and thank you so much for this award.
Since 2020, Vanessa Bryant has undergone a profound personal transformation marked by lifestyle changes that reflect her commitment to health, longevity, and being fully present for her daughters' futures. Her 50-pound weight loss in 2024 through intermittent fasting was more than a physical change, it symbolized resilience and determination to thrive despite immense loss. Facing public scrutiny with grace, she has addressed invasive speculation and even dismissed fake pregnancy rumors in June 2025 with humor, using Rihanna memes to assert her joy in living life on her own terms while protecting her privacy. Her work also extends into honoring Kobe and Gianna's legacy through initiatives like the Kobe and Gigi Bryant WNBA Advocacy Award, launched in 2021 to recognize those advancing women's and girls' basketball, a tribute to Gianna's dream of playing professionally. Beyond American sports, the Mamba and Mambacita Foundation has expanded globally, offering scholarships for minority students worldwide and reinforcing Kobe's universal message of opportunity and empowerment. Managing an estimated $600 million empire as of 2025, Vanessa balances immense financial responsibility with a commitment to community impact, even donating legal settlements to the foundation instead of personal gain. Her entrepreneurial leadership, coupled with her philanthropy, continues to shape how Kobe's influence is remembered, not as static tributes but as living initiatives that create real opportunities. Looking ahead for mid-2025, Vanessa's vision remains clear: expand the foundation's global reach, support her daughter's unique journeys, and honor Kobe and Gianna through meaningful action, ensuring their legacies endure not just in memory, but in tangible progress for generations to come.